Welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, my name is Lily. Welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing at the moment? How are you? How are you from wherever you are coming from? And we're all probably at the moment still stuck at home, still relaxing, eating, and doing more eating. I know I've been doing a lot of eating. Hopefully the camera does not add too many pounds. So today I wanted to cover a topic of personal finance. Since we're all at home and some of us are still working, some of us where your money is going. So that's why I wanted to create this video. So let's just jump into the video. So I've just written down a few things, key important things I feel as though are important when it comes to personal finance. So the first thing I've written down is what is impacting your situation both externally and internally. So when it comes with your finances, there can be external factors, outside factors, and then internal factors where it's your emotional response to money, your pattern of behavior when it comes to spending money. So number 2, what can you improve? So after you've written down where you are at financially, what can you improve? Is there anything you need to improve? Or your finances are fine. If your finances are fine, keep walking. Keep walking. Number 3, identify your goals and your needs. So what are your goals financially and what are your needs financially? What do you need to survive? And where do you want to be in the next 6 months, a year? What are your goals financially? 4, use a personal budget planner. So a personal budget planner is something like this, where you can just write down your goals financially. You can literally just goes through it here. So this one, I got this book from Officeworks. This book comes in really handy when it comes to your financial planning, where it's quite a thick book and you can fill out as much information as you want. And the good thing is it fits into your handbag, so you can always take it with you. So when you need to be able to jot down ideas, be able to keep your receipts at the back, which is really good. It has a little slot at the back. That's why I really like it, and it's quite strong and durable. So using a personal budget planner, it's a good way to be able to see where your money is going. What are the things you're spending your money on and what you can cut back. The other way you can also do a personal budget is just with a chalkboard. So this chalkboard is from Woolies. I got it for $2.50. So you can even use this. It even comes with pretty little pencils and that. The other thing you can do is just be able to just grab a simple A4 piece of paper, split up your A4 piece of paper into 4 sections, your utilities, your daily expenses, your monthly expenses. You can write that down all on a piece of paper. What do you have to pay? Your bills. Do you pay rent? Do you have a car repayment? Do you have a credit card debt? Do you have any of the benefits for online shopping, Opal card, you're traveling? Write everything down. That is gonna help you see where your money goes. And number 5, create emergency fund. This one is one of the most important steps, being able to create an emergency fund. You can see the situation we're in right now with COVID-19. We're all stuck inside our houses. Some people are struggling financially, don't know what they're going to do for their next meal, if they can afford to pay their rent, or if they can afford to pay their car insurance. So it's very important for situations like this, for unplanned situations where everything stops, to have an emergency fund. So with your emergency fund, with Dave Ramsey's steps, it says $1,000. But $1,000, let's be honest, in Australia, $1,000 is not enough to survive on. $1,000 just goes poof, poof. Where did you go? Looking for you. Where are you? $1,000. So $1,000 is not enough to survive on. So for my personal opinion, when I was doing the baby steps Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps. I'll have a link below the video about the more in-depth on the baby steps. So the baby step for the emergency fund, it says $1,000. I started, my first goal was to aim for was $2,500. That's how much I started off with my emergency fund. And then as the years go on, I've grown my emergency fund more. To have an emergency fund for my car, to have an emergency fund for medical bills. So you get, emergency fund is just comes in handy for situations like this where literally you can just grab that money, pay for your rent, grab that money, pay your car registration, grab the money, pay for groceries, to keep you going for as long as you can. And with the emergency fund, try to aim for, if you can, aim for the $1,000. If that's all you can do, or even if you can't do $1,000, aim for $500 and just keep building it up. It's worth it to your financial freedom. So emergency funds are really important, especially I'm just talking in specifically focused on people my age, people in our 20s, where we're still going out clubbing, where we're still buying things online, where we're busy spending our money on Sephora, spending our money on Misguided, where we're spending our money on alcohol and things that are unnecessary, where we could be building up our emergency fund. Because situations like this, people in my 20s, I've noticed there's so many people who are financially at the moment stuffed. They don't know, everything's up in the air for them. So it's very important to have an emergency fund. And if you can save that up as quickly as you can and get it out of the way, it's very important. Number 6, reduce your expenses where possible. What can you cut back? Cut back on your Netflix. Can you cut back on your car? Do you need your car? Can you sell your car? If you live in the city, do you actually need your car? That's another way you can cut back on expenses. The other thing is eating out more at home instead of going out to dinner every night, using Uber. Budget to be able to cook meals at home. And if you can't cook, there's YouTube. There's cooking classes you can enroll in. Just to learn, even ask your friends and family to teach you a few recipes. That way you save yourself money and at least you know what you're eating and the quality is going to be always the same because you're the one who's cooking it. So look into that, cutting your expenses where you can. The other thing is cutting down on any unused, unnecessary subscriptions and apps. So subscriptions and apps. So do you have any fitness apps on your phone that you actually don't even use? Do you have Stan or Netflix? You don't use Stan or Netflix? Do you have online shopping subscription that you don't use? A membership of some type that you don't use that you can cut back on? If you go through all of these, you can save up to $50 or even more depending on what your subscriptions are. And then number 8, the final one, is to automate your payments. So if you have a car loan, credit card loan, your rent, have everything taken out automatically. That way you don't have to be worrying, did I pay rent this month? When's my car loan due? That everything is automated, and that way it doesn't stuff up your credit, and that it's one less bit of worry. Your bills are always paid on time, and it looks good for you to be a person who pays your bills on time. So try to automate your payments. And if you can, have them all coming out of one account. That way it's always easy to see, oh, this got taken out. You can always be able to reference things. So I hope these steps were very, very helpful to you guys. Please leave any feedback below. I'm happy to talk more about it at the end of the day. Disclaimer, I am not a personal finance person. I'm not a personal finance specialist. I'm just somebody who has a love of finance and has a love of making money. I'm on that hustle. I love hustling. I'm one of those people. So I hope this video finds you guys well and is able to assist you in some way. If you click the subscribe button at the bottom, thank you so much for watching my channel. Bye bye. See you on the next video.